how much tape we can run, and just little things like that. So we're working on that, and we've got 3 days, so we've got plenty of time to go out and do some drafting tomorrow or the next day.
Right, and I'm sure I will chat with you again, Martin Truex Jr., about to climb back in the race car. Hermie Sadler?
Well, I want to get a word with Kurt Busch, familiar face in a new ride. I know you said you wanted to have some fun, but this thing is mighty fast right off the truck, too.
Well, we're going to have a great time. Great group of guys, really excited. I mean, everybody's just giddy right now, but we need to just settle in and, learn from our car, learn through our process of what we need to change. And it feels great to drive some Hendrick power and be in a Chevrolet. I've never been in a Chevy, so just a good group of guys. We're going to have some fun, though.
And what are your goals for this year? What do you reasonably think you can do in this car in 2012?
Finch is the captain of fun. Fun is the first priority, and we're going to work hard and play hard.
That's Kurt Busch and James Finch. No question about it. This team is for real. They have won races in the past, and you put a champion driver in there like Kurt Busch, they could really surprise some people on the racetrack, and they're P3 so far on the racetrack, Rick.
Let's see now. We work hard. We play hard.
Well, and again, that was the big thing that Kurt Busch said. He wanted to get back to having fun. And sometimes, a lot of people thought Kurt Busch was wound a little too tight. And maybe he needed to have a little more fun. And so this change has come. James Finch, a longtime owner in the Sprint Cup Series, has fielded some great race cars, was able to go to victory lane with Brad Keselowski winning at Talladega a couple of years back, and just has had success that he wants to now take to the next level with Kurt Busch.
And I think they've got a great opportunity here to complement one another. Kurt, obviously, finding a new direction and how he wants to pursue this thing. We take a look right there on the right-hand side of the screen. That's A.J. Allmendinger driving the former ride that Kurt was in last year for Roger Penske. But I think he has an opportunity to kind of turn a lot of things around and get himself refocused and have some fun. I had the opportunity to work with him when he first came into sport over at Roush, and a ton of talent. I mean, a ton of car control. He's a great race car driver. Can't say enough about him. He just needs to get his head back where, again, he can be the kind of person that I know he can be. He can be a lot of fun. He can do a lot of right things. And maybe the pressure of driving for all these big teams has finally kind of gotten to him a little bit. So maybe getting away from that week in, week out corporate pressure that you find yourself under with big sponsors and everything. Not to say he won't do a good job for his sponsor. We talked about Tag Heuer coming on board. Maybe this will give him a breath of fresh air, and he'll reclaim that swagger and get back up to where he can really work well with everybody on and off the racetrack.
Hermie, you're still having fun, right?
Sure am. And hey, just to add a little bit about that, I was standing in the garage here with the 51 guys for about 5 or 10 minutes before I stepped up and talked to Kurt. And it looks like to me they're making an added effort to be loose and smile and joke and laugh and have fun. And Kurt's really right into that. I mean, from where we saw him at times last year, I was standing outside the car. For him to put the window net back down and to wave me over there so he could talk, really says a lot about maybe a new attitude and a new fresh beginning for him. But on the other side of the garage, some of the top tier teams, they're not saying much and really more quiet, a different demeanor. And these guys are loose, they're having fun, and at the same time they've got a fast race car, so that's a great combination.
Fast is always funny and fun. I mean, that's what I say. Yeah,
if your race car is fast.
Exactly.
I had a